Hey, this is Nick, Commissioner of the Pokemon Battle League. Let me do my intro again because I was muted before. Today we have our match between the Mahogany Town Dracovish and the Daycare Center Togepis. I'm going to give our co-commentator here, Ian, a call. Ian, you here? You live? Are you here? Hello?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
Hello.
We are now joined by Ian, our co-commissioner for the league this season.
Glad to be a part of this Animal Crossing Let's Play today.
Absolutely. We're going to start in just a minute, and we're going to see all the adorable animals, and we're going to cut down trees and, bury pitfalls and fun things like that.
I just want to fish.
Yeah, that too. Of course.
I hope it's raining so that the fish are more prevalent.
See? This is what we're all about now. It's an Animal Crossing stream. This Pokemon battle doesn't matter. Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Pokemon who?
Yeah.
More like Isabella.
Precisely. So before we kick off the match, just a quick look at the teams. How are we thinking here? We've got some big beef coming out on the.
It's pretty beefy on both sides.
Got the Vaporeon.
Both have a base 100. You got the Vaporeon. Both have potentially intimidators.
You got that Goodra. Both have sweeping potentials.
Fat.
And like I said, they both have sweeping potential setups. You got Kartana, you've got Manaphy, you've got the Zygarde, obviously, who can set up those Dragon Dances or Coils and gets a lot of work done.
Even Drapion can Swords Dance.
Yes, he can. I think he can Agility as well.
Probably.
So,
I think he should get Focus Energy if he wants to go for 50%
that sniper
crit sniper chances.
That could be dangerous.
I don't think he will, but I don't know.
All right, I'm going to let our battlers know that they can kick it off now.
All right.
So there we go. Let's see how this cookie crumbles.
I'm going to assume that Greg might lead Jirachi just for a fast U-turn possibly, or even Lando if either one is scarfed.
Absolutely. Either of those could be a nice big U-turner. Could both set Stealth Rocks. It could be good, or he could lead Drapion.
Rocker. Oh no, Lauren does have 2 rock.
Yep, she has Carbink and Swampert. All right, and we do have the Tarask leading with Carbink. Okay, so it definitely looks like they both have possible hazards leads.
Oh.
Ooh, Earth Power.
An Earth Power from Carbink
coming out strong.
53%. Or no, 60.
Oh, it looks like nicknames may have been 63. Forgotten on the side of the Togepis. No nicknames, guys.
I think that's the second time that may have happened, but I'm not sure.
Jeez, Superpower does less than half. And a Moonblast, not amazing, but it's still respectable damage.
I'm hesitating to think if that Superpower is even going to be a 3-hit KO.
Possibly.
Well, he goes out to... I guess Carbink's just going to sit here.
I mean, it looks like Carbink, it's set up at Stealth Rocks. It's getting a whole lot of chip thrown out on the field. And, I mean, nothing really wants to switch into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see one thing that could switch into it. That wouldn't mind.
Manaphy coming in on the poison. Acid armor on the Vaporeon.
But that's not going to help it against...
For Kartana specifically, I guess? Oh, okay. So Rain Dance comes out for the hydration.
Ooh, very smart play right there.
Is this a bulky Manaphy?
Ooh, and he's got a berry to weaken that. Got that Rindo berry to reduce that grass.
Defense baton pass to whom?
I mean, no one's...
To Zygarde? To Jirachi.
And there you go. That Jirachi can take on this Manaphy, in a sense.
Interesting.
I have a feeling it's not going to
Z Rain Dance as far as I saw.
No, it was just normal Rain Dance.
Just rain.
Yep, it started to rain. Not a Z Rain Dance. No speed boost off of that. But it was...
I'm not totally sure what the plan is here for Greg, because if Lauren's going to set up a Tail Glow right now, I don't think Jirachi can stop
he could have Thunder on Jirachi. We have seen things like that before. Amnesia. Going for big setup on this Jirachi. So ×2 in both defenses on those base 100s is going to be really hard to break through without any super effective damage.
Yeah, it's guaranteed not to be Scarf, or it would just be the dumbest Scarf set of all time, I guess.
That is true. So this is a possible speed tie on this.
It's also true.
We will see in just a minute, I guess.
Flinching difficult.
Oof. Well, I mean, if you paralyze it, then you outspeed it because... Well, actually, no. True. In the rain. Manaphy will not be statused.
It won't even matter.
So, okay, the Arcanine comes in to drop the attack. All right, that's fair.
Another Amnesia.
So this thing is getting very bulky. See, Arcanine can't really... Ooh, it does have stored power. Will-O-Wisp, okay. This definitely puts a timer on.
Help, but it does.
I mean, it doesn't have leftovers.
Honestly, if Goodra is invested, it can probably still take on this Jirachi even now.
Oh, probably. Goodra is...
Arcanine's not taking a whole lot.
And Morning Sun. He doesn't have leftovers, so he can kind of just stall out here. We'll see if the Jirachi decides to just keep going for it. Baton passing even further into... Oh, dear God, that's disgusting.
Ooh, I'm not sure that was the best idea, but maybe he can wish up and...
It depends on what this Arcanine is packing.
This is very reminiscent of past teams where they would take, I think it was Registeel, and just sit there with Amnesia and Iron Defense, but then not have anything to do.
We did have that happen one match where somebody brought in a Ghost type and all it had was Seismic Toss. So it literally just sat there boosting its stats and set up Stealth Rocks and then could do nothing. Hidden Power. I'm not sure what Hidden Power. Maybe they were guessing a switch, so a Hidden Power Ice.
It was not very effective.
Arcanine heals back up to full.
Hidden Power Fire.
Can he finish this thing off before it gets that wish? Ooh, no, it cannot.
It does not have Protect, it seems.
I mean, it doesn't need it with 3 times defenses. So Arcanine is definitely not going to be able to break through this thing. And it can almost certainly just drop another wish right here and just get healed back up to full.
Even still, I mean, Goodra can't really die unless it gets toxic. Manaphy can't die even if it's toxic.
This looks
not totally sure what the plan is. Maybe he's just waiting to
gotta phase this out here. Now we have ×4 physical defense, ×3 special defense. This is getting really disgusting. We need something to crit out here, otherwise they're just gonna keep passing these defenses off to somebody until it
if he passes to Zygarde,
that would be disgusting.
I'm not sure. I mean, it still wouldn't have any attack boost, so I guess Arcanine could just keep coming in and intimidating.
This is true, but Arcanine is then... Oh god, this is getting very disgusting. Carbink is not going to be doing the damage here.
Yeah, I don't know if Carbink was brought in as a suicide.
And they pass into Jirachi, and now Jirachi is going to be at full health. This is disgusting.
It has no speed boost, so Kartana's going to outspeed no matter what.
Sure, but what is this Jirachi packing? We already saw what...
could have Fire Punch.
I guess.
He is burned if it's a physical set.
And Kartana does have a good physical defense. Yeah. Just naturally, so... This is pretty disgusting right now.
Want to stay in and go for a knockoff, or maybe switch out?
This is, as I'm seeing in the chat, it is stored power. And Kartana does have paper-thin special defense.
Yes.
So he may be in trouble. It really comes down to if they can get rid of these stat boosts, because otherwise he can kind of keep switching back and forth, and if not a stat boost, a crit, just something to break through.
Honestly, the reason defense boosts are bad is because every turn you're on the field, the critical hit chance goes up.
Yeah,
not mathematically, but
it's always there. Especially this is Showdown, and we've seen some very, very weird hacks in Showdown.
I was doing some scrims against Lauren earlier today, and I think there were like 5 crits or something total on both of our sides.
It can happen
in one match.
But the Carbink does go down, unsurprisingly. I'm not...
Honestly, Goodra could probably still wall.
It's doing Arcanine. Oof, this is not looking great.
And weakness
policy. Dear God.
Now it can hurt.
Yeah, something. This is in a very, very dangerous spot now. This may be why people hate Baton Pass and had it banned out for so long.
This is why.
Because look at those numbers. ×4 defense, ×3 special defense, ×2 special attack. This is pretty disgusting. It's that's going to finish off the Arcanine. Now, Lauren is in a very, very tough spot right now. This is not something you want to go up against.
He does have no way to heal Jirachi unless he wants to Baton Pass out to...
I mean, I think that's what he'll do.
Baton Pass in with Wish.
Unless he gets a crit, this train is not stopping anytime soon. So the Goodra does come out, which can maybe tank these stored powers. We're looking at, I don't even know.
Not having
6.
any hazard removal is not working out too well.
Yeah, right now we're looking at, 260 base power stab stored powers? Like
20,
I believe.
Plus, what is it?
That is a 2-hit KO. Oh, and that is very much not.
Honestly, at this point, Goodra could just go down, Kartana could come in.
I mean, as long as Greg does not pass out this Jirachi. Yeah, people are talking about the heat in chat. This is a very, very bad spot for Lauren right now. Because, okay, Goodra is down.
So I think that's the better play for Lauren right there.
I agree, especially because Goodra really doesn't wall too much else on the team.
Yeah. I don't know if Jirachi dies to a knockoff here.
I think it has to crit. I mean, we were seeing, what was that, about 20%? No, 18 on the flamethrower. And depending on what the investment was, Kartana definitely is a stronger attacker. And
yeah, definitely.
What is knockoff space power if it's knocking off an item?
It's like 96 or something.
So it would be stronger than
65 times 1.5.
So it's possible that a knockoff could eke out enough damage, and if not, the burn could finish it off. So we will see what happens right here, because this is a very bad spot for Lauren. Although, depending on what this Kartana, that only did 12% because it is not holding is holding a Z item.
Right, it doesn't have it anymore.
So now it's just up to if something can outspeed.
Manaphy can still come in, get a KO. I mean,
can it? If it's a speed tie. If it is a speed tie and Manaphy loses it, this could be the game. Because
there it is,
and it critted. On the last turn. So this puts Lauren in a terrible spot.
Yes.
She only has 2 Pokemon left. I mean, it is Manaphy out.
Vaporeon's only at 40%.
Yeah.
So if she could set up a Rain Dance here and maybe chip it down with Energy Ball.
Manaphy.
All
right, we have the Hitmonchan coming in. What is it gonna do?
Thunder Punch.
I mean, it can Thunder Punch, and with Iron Fist, that'll do a decent chunk of damage. If this is like a choice band, that may be enough to just knock out the Manaphy.
Yeah.
If it has no defensive investments at all. Oh, right.
Assuming
it had
a
a weakness policy,
Swampert,
someone is saying in the chat. So it did not have an item because the weakness policy was already used up on that Jirachi.
Yes. Yeah.
Oof. This battle is, so far, a very ugly one.
Assuming this is just here for a Thunder Punch, I mean, Swampert is the best bet, but I don't know if it's here for Thunder Punch because I'm not totally sure what Greg is trying to do with this.
Because it can't knock off.
There would be better switches.
Well, we'll see what happens. They're both thinking.
It'd be nice to know which player is
thinking,
not inputting their move yet.
Yeah.
Know who's thinking.
Yeah. Oh boy. Rain Dance, Thunder Punch does not KO, but this Manaphy... Alright, but that was not Z, and he did get outsped, so... Okay, Z move, so that was a speed tie. Oh, and it doesn't KO! Oh. Is that an Assault Vest?
Probably Assault Vest.
Wow. Now it's a really, really, really... very, very terrible spot
I'm not
for...
say it's over.
Okay, that Bullet Punch does nothing.
KO.
Okay. I mean, it's not totally over.
Ice Beam for the other two.
Like depending on what his set is, it's not 100% over right here.
I mean, Drapeon's at 37.
So the Intimidate, but this seems like a special set
for sure.
Does he have Ice Beam? Ice Beam. There we go. And Swampert will outspeed here, I'm almost certain. So should be able to pick up a KO if Vaporeon stays in.
If it has Earth Power or something.
He was trying to catch another switch, and the Vaporeon was faster on that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it can do something here.
Better to Earth Power, or probably not Ice Beam, but Earth Power would work there.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Even if Landorus came back in, you could just Ice Beam on that turn.
Baton passing
into Lando for the... Wish.
What did he? Oh, and made the call. So the wish
okay.
goes nowhere. So this means Vaporeon is dead on a switch in.
Luckily for Lauren, there is only one set of toxic spikes up, so she is just regular poison. So she's really only taking
very nice call by Lauren. Now here,
she's taking a burn amount of damage per turn.
I think it can this KO. Nah, I don't think it will. Not even close. Not even close.
What move is that off of?
I don't know, but can it 2-hit? Can it hit it with 1,000 arrows to KO? He substitutes, but why? It literally just lowered his health.
The poison damage, I guess?
I mean, I guess to bring him into KO range.
It's only doing about
1,000 arrows.
6%.
And he doesn't die, so this is going to pick up another KO, but she will fall to poison damage. So that was a very good effort by Lauren at the end.
Honestly, bringing it back to, 6-4 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that Swampert, she made very good predictions at the end, so it all came down to that baton passing.
Not even 6-4. Because Vaporeon's at 9% and Drapion is at 37%.
Yeesh.
So it's not even half a Pokemon HP wise left over.
Yeah, so she lost it, but she came back with a force. She was not going down without a fight. So,
it was a very good turnaround.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can. Can I invite people to a call like this? No, I don't think so. So what I think I'm gonna do is thank you, commentator Ian. I'm going to,
of course,
end our call. Let me see if he's up for a call first. Let's just see if we can interview with our winning team here, the Mahogany Town Dracovish. Dracovish. All right, so I'm going to end our call. Thank you for commentating with me. I'll see you either on the next one. Either on the PBN or in our next feature match. So, goodbye.
It's going to be exciting.
All right, and now we're going to give a call to Greg. Start a voice call. Let's see where we are. Greg, are you here?
Hey.
That was a dirty match you played there. A lot of baton pass. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Just having a tiny headphone issue, but I can still hear you.
Okay. So, as we see, big baton pass this week. Very big, huge, ugly baton pass. Baton pass. That was the champion of the match. Are you here? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. We may have lost him. Oh. We did lost him. Let me see if he's good. Maybe I think he was having microphone issues. Greg is gone. All right, well, let's see if he's good. Okay, one more time. Let's give this another call.
Hey.
You're here?
Okay, yeah,
You're good?
Got my headphones working.
All right,
yeah.
Perfect. So, the big play this week was a lot of stat boosting baton passing. That was that was your heat.
Yep.
And it clearly worked out. That was a very hard thing to break through. Critical hits were pretty much necessary bouncing between those two Pokemon. Was that kind of your plan all along, was just bounce between those two, take out as much as you can before hopefully they break through it?
I had honestly been terrified of Mega Tyranitar, so I had brought a lot of prep. As you saw at the end, I had a Fight EMZ.
Okay, that's what it was for. What move was that off of?
Superpower.
Okay.
So initially, the plan was to get one Acid Armor up and then get Jirachi in there and then start Drain Punching, but I got burned pretty early and I had not been able to squeeze Heal Bell on. So
gotcha. So you kind of
fortunately
just had to sit there with that status whittling you down.
Yeah, so I just ended up boosting a ton because I couldn't go with the Drain Punch spam I had planned to do to keep Jirachi healthy.
Yeah, that's fair. And was that an Assault Vest on that Hitmonchan? Like we...
Oh, yeah, that was AV Hitmonchan.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we assumed to survive that Hydro Vortex in the rain from Manaphy. That was a big hit to survive.
The big calc I had was I was making sure Vaporeon could eat a Banded Kartana Leaf Blade at full health.
Gotcha.
And that Jirachi could eat I believe, Crunch? Or 2 Crunches or something.
That's some decent damage to survive.
A couple of really refined calcs. Lauren really surprised me with the Swampert. As you saw, that started cleaving through my
Oh
team.
yeah, she was making good predicts on that. You almost slipped up at the end. If it wasn't status, I think you would have been in a lot more trouble towards the end there.
Yeah, I was really hoping that was physical Swampert. I didn't have any grass moves ready.
Gotcha.
Because I had decided for Hidden Power Fire for Vaporeon because I was scared of that Kartana.
Yeah. That was a close one. It almost came down to the wire at the end there, with her kind of picking up some steam towards the end.
I was a little careless with Land OT because I knew I had a big advantage, but I was hoping to trigger Water Absorb off Vaporeon before she started getting crafty with those Ice Beams.
I saw you bring that in, trying to get one of those at the end.
I probably should have also played safer with Zygarde and been spamming Substitute and Dragon Dance because I had Calc to be faster.
Okay, yeah, we weren't entirely sure what the sub was for. It looked like it was just some
yeah, I'm still not
chip
used
damage
to Zygarde yet. I just bring him because his stats are just so fast.
I mean, and he is a big threat. All he really needs in a lot of cases is maybe one Dragon Dance, and he can just start going to town on teams and kind of just bopping them off.
Yeah, because Lauren's team has basically no ground resist, and I was really concerned that Magneton might come into Trap Jirachi, which was part of the reason I ended up with Baton Pass over Witch on Jirachi.
Oh, that's fair to be able to escape that Magnapole. Good plan.
Yeah, and then like I said in chat, I had done absolute max speed Jirachi, so there was a little bit of bad luck early for her.
Yeah, there was. We assumed there were some speed ties because you said speed tie with Hitmonchan.
And Manaphy were the same speed.
And is Hitmonchan base 100 as well?
No, not Hitmonchan.
Oh, okay.
For Jirachi.
Jirachi, okay.
Just Jirachi Manaphy.
Yeah, so that was those base 100s. If both of them are max speed, you kind of just gotta contend with that speed tie.
Yeah, because I was ready to either one-shot Manaphy or Baton Pass out of there and just sweep with something with all those fat boosts, but I lost them.
Yep. There was that crit at the very end that didn't matter because I think it would have done enough damage to kill anyways. But there was that very the very last second crit that could have, if it had come in earlier with when Goodra was out, that may have ended that danger a little bit sooner. But it was a good match. That was this there's a reason why Baton Pass is feared in a lot of leagues, because it does have a whole lot of power if you can get the right boost passed off to the right things.
Honestly, I feel kind of dirty because I know Lauren doesn't have a lot of experience.
Well, I think she fared pretty well. She didn't have any phasing or hazing, which usually are what the anti-setup sets are. And
that's what I was counting on, because I watched her week 1 battle and I kind of thought, I'll bet dollars to donuts Lauren won't have an answer for Baton Pass shenanigans.
Yeah, it's definitely shenanigans.
And, but my goal this season wasn't really to win. It was to bring heat sets that don't embarrass me. And
well, heat sets, that's debatable. Some people might not say that Baton Pass is heat, but that ×4 defense, ×3 special defense,
Amnesia and acid armor. I think that's
yeah. I mean, you were at a total of what, +12 with Jirachi at the end there, with a 6, a 4, and a 2.
Special attack. Yeah.
So, looking forward to week 3, you face off against the Weather Institute Politoads. So the Rain team with Dan. How are you feeling about Rain?
Maybe a free agent coming just to
you might mix up the team a little bit.
Gonna try to look into some trades, because Togekiss is really hard to fit on my team this season, and that might be something that people might want to take, because Togekiss is a solid Pokemon. Very solid. It's solid, but as has been noted, I don't have enough top-end speed, and I'm really looking to add something a little faster.
That's fair.
And Togekiss it's not bad. I could stay with Togekiss all season, but I really need something a little faster, ideally.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, good luck on your match next week against the Politoads. And
yeah,
good match this week. we'll see if baton pass becomes a thing to be feared the rest of the season, or if it's kind of just a one-time gotcha strategy.
Well, I like mixing it up, so you might see it again, but it may not be for a few weeks.
Just pass +6 speed to something really slow. Go crazy. We've seen it. We've seen attempts at it before. What's the slowest thing on your team, huh?
Well, there's Tangela.
There you go. Hey, that with an Eviolite, he can take a bunch of hits. Past that, I want to see +6 Tangela speed by the end of the season.
Just gotta figure out who I can beat up on, and I will be happy to reveal it in an interview afterwards. I'm not gonna call out anyone beforehand.
All right.
No.
All right. Well, good match. Congratulations on the win. That brings you up to 2-0. So a hot start compared to last season. Doing much better. So it's
infinitely better, you could say.
So we will see how the rest of the season goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good talking to you.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right. So that is the end of our match. A relatively short one compared to the match we had last week. About 20 fewer turns, and it was a dire looking match from the early on. So thank you for joining us. This will go up on YouTube tomorrow morning, maybe, probably, if I remember to do it. So thank you all for joining. I'm going to play us out with the theme.